Welcome back to another video from J&C's Kitchen.
I'm Jen.
I'm Chuck, and today we're gonna make wonton.
Yes.
No, they are not keto, but they're very delicious, and we make them for all the parties we go to, and everybody loves them. So I figured, in case anybody wants to make them, we will show you how to do it. It's very simple, so stay tuned. All right, so Bob Evans pork sausage. This is Italian. I'm not sure we always use Italian. Sometimes we usually buy like the white package that's like breakfast sausage, but whatever, it doesn't matter. This should work fine. Take one of these. You need a couple of cups of cheese and a cup of a ranch dressing, which Jen is going to make her own ranch dressing. So to start out with, you'll brown your sausage. There's actually bacon grease left over in this pan from breakfast, so we're gonna cook it in some bacon grease. Homemade ranch. And what'd you use?
I used ranch seasoning, salad dressing, no preservatives. Though someday I'm going to make my own homemade seasoning. Yes, really.
Yeah. And then sour cream?
And sour cream.
You mix the two together?
And I mix the two together. So there's no hydrogenated
oil.
oils.
It's a little healthier than the stuff you would probably buy in the store.
Yeah.
So, hey, homemade ranch. And then you brown your pork, which obviously everybody knows how to do this, but brown your pork sausage. You don't have to cook it all the way because you're going to throw it in the oven later. So you can just get it browned nicely and then let the oven finish cooking it. Oops. It helps when you aim the camera at the pan, I suppose. Usually we make two batches. We'll do one with spicy sausage, which really isn't even spicy, and one with regular sausage. Like I said, I don't think we've ever done this with Italian before, so this will be interesting. Should be pretty good. Something different. So you kind of want this broke up pretty good into pieces, real small, so you can mix it in with all the other stuff. It mixes better when you cook it up with the other ingredients. If you make it a little bit small and broke down good while you're breaking it up or browning it. Trust me, this stuff is awesome. People who have never tried it, they try it and they are hooked. Some of the recipes call for olives and green peppers and stuff, which you can do. Maybe a little bit of onion, real fine onion chunks might be pretty good, but we don't do any of that. We just do the ground pork and the cheese and the ranch. Mix them into wontons, and they are pretty awesome just the way they are. But you can do whatever you want. Add whatever you want. Make it the way you enjoy it. Season it if you'd like. But, like I said, just this way is awesome by itself. So we're making two batches, so we got two. So that one's cooked, we're gonna let it cool. Got another one. So this will cool off. I think I have a broken bone in my foot. Then we have another bowl that we'll do the same. We'll let it cool down a little bit before we add our ranch and cheese to it. So we'll move on to the next one. I should mention you gotta drain the grease out of it. I forgot to on that one, so I had to do it in the pan or in the bowl. Most of it's out, I think. They end up pretty greasy on their own anyways, so the more grease you can get out of it, the better. Alright, so now we're gonna let this cool for a little while. We got two different ones. Mix them together later, but we'll let this cool and we'll get back to you. So, Jen's homemade ranch. I'm gonna have to use a spatula to get the next cup out. We got our ground pork already mixed. Added our cup of cheese. A cup of cheese, a cup of ranch, and a container of pork. And you mix them all up. And I'm throwing a camera all over the place. I need a tripod. Wow, that's some big cheese. Maybe it's shredded a little bigger than it should be, but it'll probably get better if we mix it a little more. So we mix it up, and then we move on to the muffin tins, which I will do here shortly. So a little tip. This one I mixed the ranch into the pork before I mixed the cheese. This one I did not. And it is definitely easier to mix it up with just the ranch first. Just a helpful tip. And I'm gonna make you dizzy. God, I need a tripod. Yeah, so I decided to mix some Franks in this one. So we'll make one batch spicy and one batch not. How about that? Yeah. Oh, Kilo's being a bad dog. So this is the monotonous part. This is where your ADD goes crazy, if you have it. So you have wonton wraps. So far, the only place I know to get wonton wraps is Walmart, unfortunately. We haven't found it at the Jewel yet, but maybe Myers, who knows. You have to search. It's in the produce aisle, surprisingly enough. But yeah, wonton wraps. So this is the way I do it. Grab a corner, fold it up, stick it in. And yes, this gets a little repetitive. And they're sticking together. Fold it. Then you got like a little star. And then you can rearrange it a little bit once you're putting your stuff in. So a bowl, I don't know, I'd probably make 2 or 3 of these trays. Well, the 2 bowls. So, boy, these are sticking together more than usual. And sometimes they're not perfect, but that's okay. So that's the gist of that. So I'm gonna leave these 2 empty so I can grab it with the oven mitt for the oven. I found that with full, the whole thing, you can't grab onto it with an oven mitt, and it's a big pain. So there you go. All right, so now the fun part, because if that wasn't fun enough, you get to go through and fill all the cups with some meat. Get it about even with the top, because at the end you're gonna take it out of the oven. You're going to put a little bit more cheese on top and let it melt in. It's supposed to be a nice cheesy top to it. And then with the spicy ones, I'll put a little more spice on top. All right, so there you go, 1 tray. Still got some left in the bowl, so we'll have to mix up some more. So we got the oven at 350. Bake it for like 10 minutes, or until it looks good. We just put them in. The chips will start getting crispy, but you kind of want to wait until it starts bubbling. So there you go, 10 minutes-ish, something like that. I don't know, whatever. Avery's crying because her dad kicked her out of their bedroom. Oops. So this is the spicy one. We ran out of wontons, so whatever fits in 1 tray is gonna be what we get. So we're gonna pack them a little fuller this time, so we can try and get up most of this. Look at that, and now it's full, just like that. Not really, but close enough. So yeah, look at that, it all fit, yay. Oh, look at that. So that's what, basically, it's not really quite as bubbly as I'd like, but we don't want, no, it's fine. We don't want to burn them. Those are bubbling nice. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So now we gotta stick this one in. You want to open that?
I do.
One more time?
Yes, sir.
There. All right. So we go from that to. So, as I said, you gotta take a little cheese, or you can, you're supposed to, sprinkle a little cheese on top each one. And let it melt in, and it'll be all nice and gooey. It's a little extra work because it takes a lot of time. It's time consuming to do all that But it is well worth it because it is so yummy.
2
I think
trays.
tequila approves of them. She was sniffing. So there you go. That's the finished product. Wontons. Pork sausage, cup of ranch, which we made homemade, she made homemade, and a cup of cheese. And then you can have extra cheese sprinkle on top. So you want like a cup and a half or, I don't know, 2 cups. Plus we did a double batch. So we doubled everything up. So there you go, wontons. So if you like our recipe, you want to try it, let us know if you try it. Give us thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.